Hi guys, this is Leopard Gecko right here. And this time, I'm actually going to be talking about cactus and not being the whole time and making it super boring. Right now I have Cosmo, my bearded dragon, out because my leopard gecko is sleeping. This is the desk I used to have cactus on, and I will show you why in a second. But first, let's talk about cactus. Alright, Cosmo, you're going to come on over here. This is now Cactus's cage. So, I know this cage does not look too good. We are going to be fixing it. But, Cactus, I feel so bad for because when I had first got him, I didn't know anything. We didn't plan anything. And Cosmo, why are you running off? But we didn't plan anything for him. So, we went to the pet store one day, and just to look at the leopard geckos, or no, not leopard geckos, but just to look at the animals there. And, well, my parents started talking. It was around my birthday, and I was like, whew, I guess I'm getting a new fish. Because my fish had just recently died on Halloween night. Actually, I don't think that's very recent to my birthday. Oh, well. But, he had died at Halloween night. I'm like, yes, I'm getting a new fish. And, my sister comes and grabs me and says, Mom and Dad want to talk to you. So, I go over there thinking, oh, they're going to say, you're getting a fishy. And I go over there really excited, and they're like, happy birthday, Sydney. You can get a crested gecko if you want. And I'm like, oh, yes, because I had wanted a crested gecko since I was like 4. And like, after like so many years have finally paid off, I'm getting a crested gecko. I'd always wanted a bearded dragon too. And at the age, and I kind of didn't really know leopard geckos existed. I was like, leopard geckos are lame. So we were getting a crested gecko, but as the lady was pulling the crested gecko out of his cage, she goes, I'm gonna warn you, they don't like to be held, and they drop their tails, which we thought was true at the time, which totally is not true. That's not true at all. Some crested geckos are very friendly. So, my mom goes, instead, would you like a leopard gecko? And I say, yes, 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 I don't care, just let me hold it. I want something to hold. So we were picking out this leopard gecko, and then he runs away and we can't find him again. So we pick out a different leopard gecko. We get him up, get him packed up. We were thinking maybe Blaze or Spot if it's a boy. And yeah, his cage was a 10-gallon cage with a heating lamp, a UVB lamp, no heat mat, 2 hides, and rocks, and it was Repti carpet, and it was just terrible. He was eating crickets, and they would always hide, and he wouldn't have any crickets left because they would always hide. I just thought it was the best thing ever, you know. I didn't really mean or know that I was hurting my animal, and then I get this lice, and I'm so freaked out. I'm like, oh my gosh, can this leopard gecko get it? I also had COVID at that time too, and I was like, nope, I'm not touching him. So I didn't touch him for weeks. And then finally, when I tried to touch him again, which at that time I could only put my hand down and he would have to crawl on it, which, no. Excuse me, sir. Come here. Here, you wanna switch? You wanna go back? You wanna go on my bed? He used to have this towel though, because Cosmo poops every time I hold him. Not all bearded dragons do that, but this guy does. There you go. Alright, but, what was I saying? Yeah, I was like, I'm not risking it. So then finally, it wasn't actually weeks later, it was probably a few days later. Sorry about that. I could put my hand down and he could crawl on it. He wanted nothing to do with my hand. And then finally he did. I got so excited, I kind of jumped. and that scared him. He crawled up my shoulder, or actually he didn't crawl, he ran up my shoulder, and I got so freaked out, and so I screamed, and then my mom screamed, and then Cactus screamed. I didn't know a leopard gecko could scream, so like we started doing a whole bunch of research. That was basically the thing that told us to do research, was him screaming. So we were starting to do research, and then we finally figure out what to do. So we get rid of the UVB bulb, and we were going to get rid of the heating bulb, but we just decided to keep it. And we got a heating mat and all that other stuff. And I was like, wait. The UVB, we were told that they didn't need it, which I guess it's not really necessary, but I just really wanted I guess I didn't, like, if you put UVB in there, then that sometimes gives the gecko a better life. And we currently don't have it right now, but we are getting it soon. And Cosmo, come back. I know you're gonna poo-poo, and you're not pooping on my nice blanket. This is still my bed, sir. Come on, Cosmo. Hey, yo. No. Okay. Well, this little turd bucket is going to be a turd bucket. He can be a turd bucket, but not a bad turd bucket. If you're wondering why he has his leash on, it's because it's just really cute on him, and it matches his colors once he's like brightened up. Right now he's kind of dark because he just woke up. But back to Cactus. And then once I realized what I was doing wrong, I started raising my money. And I wouldn't spend it on anything else than Cactus. I wasn't doing anything with the money. I was raising it, till I had about $120. Once I had that money, I went to the pet store one day, and I said, Mom, I'm going to buy this cage for Cactus. It was on sale, and it was actually a really decent price. So we got Cactus the cage. My mom did have to pay a little bit because I didn't have enough, but we got Cactus the cage, set everything up. It's almost perfect, except the background and the UVB bulb, which I need to do. And Cosmo, you stay right there. No, stay. I'm going to show you something. Now this cage, the foam is super annoying. Here, I'm going to open it so that there's no glare. Cosmo, don't move. But, that's a new water bowl, by the way. But the foam is so annoying. Like, when I'm trying to sleep at night, since leopard geckos are crepuscular, they're awake at night. One little bit of night and a little bit of morning. I just held them this morning, actually. But the sides, the foam, is so annoying when I'm trying to sleep. And this was the old liner that I had on his cage. And he can still see through the glass. The reason that I put this here was because he would see his reflection through the glass and dance with his reflection all night. Since it was the Blair in the window, kind of, I'd say, I named it Claire. And that's how I ended up with Claire. Now, I don't have her yet, but this is pretty much the whole point of the video. She's going to have a whole lot of stuff. She already has her eating mat under, and she has the same hide, that stuff. And then this is a whole different type of cage, but it's the same size. Yep, that stuff. Now, leopard geckos need up to a 20-gallon cage. I don't agree with that. I have my leopard gecko on a 36-gallon cage because I just don't believe that if you give them the minimum, they're not going to have the room that they deserve. My gecko is, I don't know, I think we got him from PetSmart, and they don't know the morphs, so they're not very good at that. But please don't send any hate to PetSmart. I'm not saying they're bad or anything, but I don't think they really know the morphs of their gecko. They were selling a Max Snow Leopard gecko, which sometimes can get up to $600. For like they were selling it for like $30. But Cactus, he's common color, but let's see if we can wake him up. Hi Cactus, sorry bud. Here, I'll put it back down. But like he was $25, and I'm pretty sure he is part giant in him because he's so much bigger than, like, he's huge. I just think he's huge. So yeah, that's about Cactus. So when I get another leopard gecko, I'm gonna get a female and name her Claire. We're gonna redo the cages, gonna make it awesome. We have this huge new setup. It's tower, you can't really see it, but now my desk is clean. And here's all the heating stuff. It's lots of cords. And I'm gonna show you a picture I made of my dog. Beautiful. Her name's Belle, but I call her Belly Boo, and she loves belly rubs. But so that was my Christmas present this year. All I asked for was a leopard gecko, and we actually had to assemble this cage by itself. It's really nice. I'm just kind of scared she'll be able to get out. But if she does, we can put like clamps there. Or I can't even see. Put like clamps there so she can't get out since it's a sliding door. But this was my only Christmas present that I wanted this year, and I didn't see a cage, so I kind of lost hope because this cage wasn't actually assembled. It was actually just in a box, like not in the shape of a cage yet. It was just a couple pieces of parts, and I was so worried. I was like, I'm not getting a leopard gecko. And little did I know, they tricked me. Both of these cages are actually really good. Not going to name the brand. You know what, you can already see the brand. Oh well. But they are both really good cages. We're definitely redoing Cactus's. Claire's is perfect right now. We just need the heating stuff. And we're going to an expo in January, and we're also going to expo in February, and we're going to be seeing some geckos that I might possibly get. So say goodbye, Cosmo. Oh, he got scared. Goodbye, Cosmo, and real quick, again, before I leave, please don't send any hate to PetSmart, because PetSmart is absolutely awesome. There's a pet center that I do go to, which I do think has more exotic stuff, and their crickets stay alive longer, but don't send any hate, and have a good day. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and Happy Kwanzaa, I think. And then if you celebrate any other holidays that I probably don't know of, but I hope you guys had a good holiday winter break thing. Have a good day.